Hi Sumit, welcome back to my channel. So in our previous tutorial, we did the pattern drafting for this beautiful classy dress with keyhole designs. And in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to join all of the pieces together to make this beautiful dress that I'm putting on right now. So if this is what you're interested in, then let's get started. So here are my pieces all here. So this is the back, and what I'm going to do first is I'm going to mark out the dots. As you can see, I cut it open so I can just use my chalk to trace it onto the fabric as you see me doing. This is one very easy way to transfer your dots to your main fabric. Okay, so just go ahead and mark this out. So after we finish marking this, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead now and stitch down this dot. Okay, and afterwards I'm going to join my facing, okay, to the front like this by 1/2 inch, and I'm going to come back and show you. So this is the front part. As you can see, I've cut out my facing for the front part as well, and this is how we're going to be joining it. So what you're going to do is you're going to be very gentle with this part. You're going to just go ahead and pin down all of the points that you see me pinning down like this. Go ahead and pin them down, hold them together and pin them down as you see me doing. And I'm going to stitch down all from this point. You're going to stitch it down all the way around up to the other end. So that's what we're going to do. So as you can see, I've stitched down the dot and I've stitched down the facing as well. This is what you're going to, so you're going to go ahead and give it a good press. Okay, so that is what you're going to do. So this is the front. So before I turn my facing to the other side, I'm just going to go ahead now and notch. Okay, so you just want to take your scissors and then you notch. Okay, this point that I'm notching, just take your time. Do not be in a haste. You just notch them all the way around to the other side. Okay, anywhere that you have any bigger piece, just cut it off, trim it off as you see me do. So next, we're just going to go ahead and turn it round. Okay, just go ahead and then turn it. You're going to be very patient with this when you're doing this. After you've done that, just go ahead and give it a good press so that they can be well relaxed. So this is what I have here. So I have these pieces of ropes with me, and I'm just going to go ahead and stitch them down. Okay, they are 2 inches in length, so 1/2 inch for the joining, then 1 inch is going to be at the middle part. Okay, so but if you're a beginner, I would advise that you use a bead. After you turn the front, you're facing, and you turn it and press it, you can just go ahead and use your beads to like make this rope designs. Okay, so if you're a beginner, I would advise that you get your bead and make use of your bead to form that neck design. Okay, so that is what you're going to go ahead and do. Okay, that I feel will be very easier for beginners. So as you can see here, I've stitched down the design rather, and this is what I have here. So afterwards, I'm going to go ahead now and fix the sides. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and fix the other sides like this. So you can see I'm just going to place them and pin them if you want, and then stitch them down. So after you do that, the next thing you're going to do is to join the upper part and the lower part together. You're just going to go ahead and pin them and stitch down by the allowance that you added. If it's 1/2 inch or 1 inch allowance you added when you're cutting the fabric, that is what you're going to stitch down. So just do that. I'm going to do that and come back. So as you can see here, I've joined the front as well. So this is what I have, and this is the back. So the next thing I'm going to do is to fix my zipper at the back. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and fix my zipper. I like to use an invisible zipper for my dresses. So what you're going to do first, you're going to take your measurement from the neckline, the back neckline, down to the waist point to see if both sides align accurately. Okay, because if you don't do this and one side is longer, your zipper is not going to align at the waist area. One side is going to be up and then the other side will be down. So you don't want that. You want the two stitch lines at the waist to align properly. So after you've checked that is correct, you're just going to go ahead now and pin your zipper and then fix it. So the zipper I'm using is a small head invisible zipper. So any zipper you want to use is fine. Go ahead and use that. So afterwards, I'm just going to join it at, to the point of my allowance, and I'm going to end there. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Now the allowance that we added was 1.5 inch, and that is what I've stitched down, as you can see here. Okay, so the opening for me, I think I came up by 9 inches. Okay, so the opening at the back is 9 inches. So after we have done that, the next thing we're going to do now is to go ahead and join the back and the front. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and join the shoulders first. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to open up the two lining pieces and the main fabric. So I'm just going to stitch it down Okay, but before you do that, you just pick it up like this, you open it up, you separate the lining and the main piece, hold the center point, okay, that's the shoulder line, and then you hold the other side as well, the back as well, pin them together like this, and then you're going to pin it down, and afterwards you stitch down my 1/2 inch to the other side and stitch down to the other side as well. So after I've done that, I'm going to go ahead now and join the sides by 1 inch, because it was 1 inch allowance we added. So as you can see here, I've joined the sides like so, and then the next thing I'm going to do is to go ahead and fix my sleeve. If you have been following me by now, you already know how to do this, so go ahead and do that and fix your sleeve. Okay, so after I finished fixing my sleeve, I didn't know that the camera was not recording at that point. So after I finished fixing my sleeves, I'm not going to fold the hemlines. I'm just going to go ahead and weave it. If you have a weaving machine, okay, you can just go ahead and use your weaving machine to weave all the sides to have like an outer weaving. So that is what I did. I just went ahead to weave all the sides, my hemline, the back, and that is what you're going to do basically. I didn't know it was not recording, so that was it. So just go ahead and fix your sleeves as you can see. Okay, so that's what you're going to do. So afterwards, you're just going to go ahead and join the design, the belt design that we have at the shoulders. So what you want to do, I cut out 2 pieces and then I'm going to join it because it was not long enough. So I'm just going to join them as you see me doing. I'm going to join them by 1/2 inch, and then afterwards, at this point here, I'm just going to give it like a little triangle shape at the front. That is what I'm going to do. Okay, so just go ahead. I'm just going to open it up and just do it one by one. Okay, you can do the 2 together. All right, the fabric was a bit shaky, so I didn't want to do it together. So that's what you're going to do. Just go ahead now, and I'm going to place this other one at this point like this, and I'm going to fix. So after you finish doing that, the next thing you're going to do is to go ahead and stitch round, turn it to the good side, and then give it a good press. And after you finish doing that, you're just going to place it on the shoulder line, whichever side you want it to be, on the right or on the left, and then just run down, okay, just stitch it down on that shoulder line, and that is basically it. Now you can even decide not to fix it, and then it will be a different or entirely new dress altogether. So this is the dress on me. As you can see the keyhole designs coming out perfectly well. So you can decide to take off this belt that I have on the shoulder here, or you can go ahead to like fix it if you like. Okay, it's going to be giving you like 2 different dresses all in one. So thank you so much for stopping by, guys, and I will see you in the next tutorial. Bye for now.